You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What is up, diecast collectors? This is OVB, the diecast news guy, and welcome to another NASCAR Authentics Wave 7 diecast review. And today it is going to be on Kyle Larson's 2019 McDonald's Classic Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Chip Ganassi Racing. Another awesome team that we not only got in NASCAR, but also in IndyCar. Even though this is a NASCAR video, but I just want to point that out. Plus, this review is also going to go out to all the Larson fans out there, including two of my good buddies in mine who are really cool. I mean, they're more like friends. They're like brothers to me. My good buddy, Race Day 2011, Robbie Noonan, and my good friend, the Ganassi fan himself, Derek Lewis. So, would be cool if I got these guys on the review, but I don't know, maybe that's something I'll do again, for the 2020 reviews, as I barely even have time to take a breath and eat, and I don't know, do any other business. That's just how busy I am, guys. But anyways, this is a really nice looking car. We got the classic red and yellow McDonald's back on the paint scheme of this car, and I must say this is a really nice looking car that we got from NASCAR Authentics. And no, I did not find the liquid color chase piece of this car, as we're going to take a look at the rest of this packaging, which that is the liquid color chase piece. So that's the second Larson chase piece we've ever got in NASCAR Authentics, but still have yet to find a 2019 chase piece. But you're gonna have to pay an arm and a leg to get those suckers, am I right? But without further ado, let's go ahead and start the unboxing and the official diecast review of the Kyle Larson 2019 McDonald's car. Alrighty, guys, we got the diecast out of its box, and it is looking beautiful as ever. But before we get to this car and any other quality control issues that we got on this, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessory that comes to this, and it is a pretty basic accessory, but I do love that. You got the big old M for McDonald's with the McDonald's sponsorship right on there. This is supposed to represent the side of the car, which I think looks really cool. So that's pretty nice. I like how the M's not cut off. It's very symmetrical. So really nice that they added those two touches to it. But yeah, can't go wrong with that. I mean, it is a plastic hood after all, but the curvature on this and the mold for it does look really cool. And it's still cool that they add those little silver rivets. Just, some nice little touches that we got. Just still wish they were magnetic, but that's something we're never going to get unless they want to make them, magnets, but then it would not give them that cool 3D effect. Which, by the way, I really want the 3D helmets to return, guys. That was a cool feature that we had with Kyle Larson's Target car in 2017. So, yeah. But this car right here is no exception, as just like the other Ganassi cars that we've got released from this year, the last one I believe I reviewed was the Kyle Larson DC Solar, which was supposed to be his 2019 car, but, of course, DC Solar is no longer relevant, and they are not on this car as well. But it does have that matte finish like all the other Ganassi cars that were released from this year and last year. I believe Kurt Busch's Gear Wrench car is going to have that matte finish as well. But my God, guys, this is a really nice looking car. As we usually do with the Lionel NASCAR Authentics reviews, we are going to be looking at some flaws. And yep, we got a nice paint chip right there on the NASCAR logo. Great respect for Lionel doing that to, the sport that they make diecast for. Yikes. And we got another paint chip right there. I mean, just like the Paul Menard car, I guess they want to make this a race version. Even though we've never seen a McDonald's car ever in Victory Lane for Ganassi. I think the last time we ever had a McDonald's car ever in Victory Lane, and no, it was not Bill Elliott. I think it was Jimmy Spencer when he drove the 27 car. Like, I want to say in the 90s, I think it was somewhere around the 90s or late 90s, if I had to guess. Fun fact, that car is actually being re-released in the Happy Meal toys, because, nostalgia is such a big thing now, like, not Lionel, McDonald's decided to bring back all those, bring back all their favorite toys that they had from the 90s, so that's really cool. And, heck, feel free to comment below if you guys got to McDonald's, and, if any of you guys still get Happy Meals. I mean, I'm almost 24 years old, so it'd be kind of creepy if I just go up to McDonald's and be like, hey, can I get a toy? I mean, it kind of contradicts myself with me buying diecast, but, I usually don't play with my cars anymore. I just review them, and more importantly, I bitch about them. So, but that's what you guys like, and I do appreciate it. But back to this diecast, guys. I mean, I was not a big fan of this paint scheme at first glance, but I can tell you what, it is miles better, and I mean 42 times better, and I'm not saying that because it says 42. It is definitely 42 times better than the Bubba Wallace car that we got. Now, I do not have the Bubba Wallace 164 with me, but however, thanks to the blind bags that we got from NASCAR Authentics, I do have the 1/7 scale, and God, this paint scheme is just a mess. Compared to this paint scheme absolutely just rocks. And yes, I did also manage to pick up the 42 McDonald's car as well for 187 because these were blind bags. They were only 250. But if you notice that the side skirts are actually black on the 187s and they're yellow on here. So this is the correct one. So that's another reason why I hate the 187s. I mean, that is inaccurate. Pretty lazy of them to do that, but, you know, is what it is. And I think about it, I actually got the McDonald's car as well in the, because remember, I bought that 2-pack set with the gear wrench car, because I thought the gear wrench car for Kurt Busch was exclusive, but if you guys saw my Wave 8 video, which I'm about to upload this week, it's a 164 exclusive as well, so, yeah. Oh, man, I can't talk right now, but, my God, guys. This paint scheme definitely is really cool. I mean, it definitely ditched the black design that we had last year, which, speaking of the devil, let's take a look at the side-by-side comparison of last year's car, which has that matte finish to it, but I don't know, guys. I mean, the colors are a lot more brighter on this. I mean, even where the black outline is for the McDonald's logo, they just got rid of it. And I understand that they did this because McDonald's not only was sponsoring a Ganassi, I mean, they weren't sponsoring Kurt Busch since, you know, McMurray left Ganassi and, you know, officially retired. But so that sponsorship went on to Kyle Larson, and they also had a shared sponsorship with Bubba Wallace. Pretty appropriate since they are both Chevrolet teams. So I find that pretty cool. But I mean, at first glance, guys, I really did not like this McDonald's scheme, but it is definitely growing on to me. I still kind of like last year's just a bit more, especially since how this car literally matches with McMurray's #1 car, but it's not a bad looking car. I mean, compared to the Bubba Wallace car, even the red looks a little more different. If you look, the red's a lot more vibrant and looks like more like a McDonald's red on the 2019 version compared to the 2018 one. I mean, probably the matte finish, that's why, but it's not really a matte finish. Like it's like a semi-glossy matte finish, but this right here, man, there's something about it that just looks different that I like. I mean, besides the freaking paint chips. I just like this. I mean, I mean, sometimes, you know, paint schemes don't have to change every year. And this one, like I said before, I was not a big fan of it, but it's really grown to me. Especially this part. I really do like this part right here with the red outline where the 42 is. That's really cool. I do like that a lot. But definitely, I highly recommend getting this car, unlike the ugly Bubba Wallace McDonald's car. And I got a funny feeling we're going to get that in either Wave 9, 10, 11, or 12. I highly doubt we're going to get 4 waves released in this amount of months. My guess, we're going to have 2 more waves, and then that's it. But if that happens, you know what that means. We're going to have some PTC mold waves. And oh boy, that is going to be fucking embarrassing to talk about. But it'll be some great content for you guys. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of the Kyle Larson 2019 McDonald's Classic Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Chip Ganassi Racing. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other diecast reviews, feel free to hit that subscribe button and make sure to click the bell icon. And make sure to click on the all tap section because, you know, YouTube wants to be more complicated and they're getting even more complicated with all these new terms of uses. So, yeah, so because of that, expect a lot more cussing in these videos because, yeah, these videos are definitely not kid-friendly. So, comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will catch you guys, hopefully, on another NASCAR Authentics Diecast Review.